Well, look at that. Minecrafters, this is Kimise, and I am back with KimiseCraft today, and I am excited. Do you know why I'm excited? Well, I've been in here in the Nether, and what I've been doing is I have been going from our original portal, and I've been knocking out these tunnels in the four different cardinal directions from the Nether portal, looking to see what I could find, because I've never had another portal just put me in the middle of a big mountain before. And so after a couple tries, I was coming directly off one of the tunnels, and I come across this. This is a fortress. So I thought it wouldn't be great if we had a fortress episode. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, is we are going to explore this fortress. I am super excited. So I've got a couple goals as we just go through this fortress today, because this is what I like fortresses for. One, obviously, I like it for the loot. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be digging around in here, we're going to be exploring, and we're going to be looking for the loot. Okay, and it looks like as I'm looking up around here, there's nothing here, so that's a pretty nice way to do it. So one of the methods I like to use for following around is torches. Now, since it's pretty dark here, I'm going to go ahead and use these torches and light up the place, especially so you guys on YouTube can see things. I did not happen to bring any potions of night vision with me, so that's not going to work. So we're going to start going through here. Now, like I said, one of the first things I want to be able to find up here is loot. If you remember, I've done some exploring, and I still have yet to find a saddle, because I really want to get a horse. Horse is a great way to travel, especially until I get a elytra, or I can get more of the overworld explored. So that's goal number one. Goal number two is to kind of clear this place out a little bit and find the best intersections, because if you have a Nether Fortress, you know one of the first things you want to build in a Nether Fortress is going to be a Wither skeleton farm. Yep, we got to create a Wither skeleton farm, so I want to make sure I get this mapped out so I know where all the different connections are. Now, what just happened here is something pretty common when you're digging around the Nether, is that you're going to hit a pocket of lava. Now, what I like to do for that is I like to have just some spare building blocks, because there's a couple ways you can do this. You can run around with a fire potion, but I mean, that's not always practical, and I haven't even done potions yet. Another way you could do it is you could make sure you have fire resistance armor on, which I believe my pants have fire resistance, so I'm pretty good there. So that means I'm not going to take much damage from the lava, even if I do get set on fire. Or should I say, another strategy is keep some building blocks with you. That way, as soon as that lava hits, you bounce back a few spots, throw some building blocks in front of you that usually can keep the lava right off you, and then you can go ahead and fill in that block of lava with one of those building blocks. I'm going to keep gathering quartz because I need the experience right now, since I don't have an experience farm, and this is how I gain levels to enchant my gear. So I'm going to keep getting some quartz as we go through here. Now, going back to my three major goals for exploring this, after I've got the place mapped up, I want to make sure I can find at least one blaze spawner. Yep, because I want to have a blaze farm. Blaze farms are fantastic early experience grinders, because blazes give out a ton of experience for what you get. They're a lot more efficient than zombie spawners, a lot more efficient than spider spawners, a lot more efficient even than a triple spider spawner if you get them close enough in an abandoned mine shaft. So I want to go ahead and find a couple of blaze spawners up here, so hopefully I can at least make one blaze experience farm. Plus blaze rods. I'll tell you what, blaze rods are like my fuel of choice. Right now I have to run around looking for, well, I'm always looking for coal, because I don't have enough coal. And I still have yet to light up the whole area around my base and all that ground area. So guess what? Every time I wake up, or if I don't get inside soon enough, it's like a mob spawning area all around my base. I'm so tired of running away from creepers. So what I got to do is I got to free up my coal for torches, at least at the beginning. Hopefully I'll be able to find a better light source I can use more regularly. I don't have a silk touch axe yet, so glowstone's not on the agenda at the moment. It would take too long to get it. So that stuff's just going to have to be put away. So torches are my main source of light. So one thing I need to do is free up all that coal I've been mining. So instead of using that coal in my super smelter, let's say the plan is to use blaze rods, because blaze rods are a super efficient form of smelting. So the blaze rods, and I'll tell you what, when you have a blaze farm, you get a ton of blaze rods out of it, or at least every blaze farm I've ever made, I've gotten a ton of blaze rods out of it. So I think that's going to be a huge advantage. Now, one of the things about fortresses is that they are just like a big labyrinth, especially ones like this. Like if you notice right here, we are inside a mountain. This particular fortress has spawned kind of like my entrance is right inside this nether mountain. Now there's some advantages to that, like when we actually go to build one of our farms, one or both of them, whether it's a wither skeleton or whether it's the blaze farm, I'm not going to have to lay as many slabs down to make sure that we have cleaned up all the different mob spawning locations so we can get the most efficiency out of our farm. I won't have to worry about that as much because, well, guess what? We're in this big mountain area. It's not like there's a whole bunch of spawning areas all over the place. So that's going to be to our advantage, especially when we make the farm. Now, one of the disadvantages is it's like a big maze. So you got to keep track of where you've gone, what you've explored, where you're at. You got to be careful because, where are we above? I mean, how much ground? Is it like a mountain below us, or is it just a big lava lake? And if you've ever fallen into a lava lake, which I can say I've fallen in a lava lake before, you tend to treat them with a lot more care, especially up here in these fortresses. So, so far so good. I've mapped all these cross intersections, and the more of these cross intersections you get together, that's going to give you a great place to build a wither skeleton farm. So I'm marking them in the directions I'm going. That way, when I come back through here and I try to find my way out, hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. I'll be able to say, "Whoo, there we go. That's the way out," because I hate getting lost in these places. It's so annoying. Now, I'm in pretty good shape for adventuring. My food stores are in good shape. I've got all the weapons. I've got open space in my inventory, so this worked out pretty good. Look there. Okay, so straight up there is the big cavern. You got a firelight coming down, got some glowstone. This is good. This shows me that there's going to be more caverns in here. I was kind of wondering if this is almost going to be like just a huge bunch of mountains we're going to have to dig through all the time to get places. Let's see her down. There we go. Lava lake right down there. And obviously some places. So if we're going to be building a spawning or a wither skeleton farm out of this area, we're going to have to go down there and slab all that area up and get rid of those spawning areas. We don't want those piglins spawning all over the place and taking up our mob cap. That's a pretty big deal. Okay, well, let's keep going. Still haven't found any of the loot today. Hey, this is wide open over here. There we go. That's a good sign. You've got the lava sacrificial pit there, and we've got some downward stairs. Okay, so let's keep going. So hey, there we go. There's an outside. So it looks like this part of the fortress is actually exposed to the outside part of the nether. I can tell by looking through those windows. So that's good. That's really good. That means we get an area. Now we're in the part of the fortress usually where we're going to be able to find the loot. This is usually where the treasure boxes are in this little area, so we should be able to find some chests. See, this is one of the things I was worried about. You got to watch those drop-offs. When everything's built up the same brick, sometimes it can get pretty synonymous. But boy, let's see what we got here. Woo! Got a saddle. Got the saddle. Fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to be able to ride a horse. Woohoo! Going to get that horse. Okay, wow, look at that big lava lake over there. Got to make sure that we don't end up there. And look, the fortress is right above that, so I'm not sure if we explored that part of it. I get turned around really easy inside these fortresses, so you'll probably notice that as I come back and forth and explore other sections. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Still pretty dark. Okay, nah, you know, there's got to be a few more chests around here. We just got to keep looking. Oh, nice, nether wart, okay. Well, we all know the nether wart's good for us. We're going to need this for potions, so we're going to grab a few pieces. I'm not going to deplete the area because there's going to be some other people join the server here at a later date. I'm pretty excited. I want them to be able to find the resources that they need as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that nether wart there. I can go ahead and take these few pieces back, and I can go ahead and get a farm started. That way I can go ahead and get potions ready to go. Okay, let's see here. Looks like I'm out of torches, so let me go ahead and just get a few more torches ready to go. Wow, I'm pretty stoked. This is a good find, this fortress. Plus, you know, it's in a pretty advantageous area. I want to make sure that we can make the most out of it. Okay, so, well, I'm going to keep exploring. If I come across something good, some more loot or something, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I just got back in and I found my first blazes. So let's see if we can go ahead and knock these guys out. Bam. Take that to the chin. Ooh, okay, around the corner. Yeah, try not to stay fire. Ooh, check that out. Another chest, some more loot. And I was even lucky enough not to hit the pigmen, because you don't want to hit those pigmen. You don't want them to come chasing after you. It's kind of a pain in the butt because they don't give up. Wow, 2 chests. Perfect corner. Oh, and a skelly pop. Okay, Mr. Skeleton, let's send you away. Great. A couple more arrows. That'll be useful to me later, since I'm not carrying a full arrow stack yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and just light this up a little bit. Okay, let's see what we got here. Awesome, another saddle, great. I'll kind of leave the gold. I don't need the gold at the moment. Saddles take a lot of room, and since I don't have a flint of steel, that might be a good thing to bring along just in case my portal does. Oh, look at there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that little magma cube. Okay, let's see here. And hey, some gold horse armor. Now that's useful, and I'll go ahead and add the city into my collection. So, fantastic. Getting out of here won't be that hard. Okay, good, good, good. So 3 more chests, some more loot, and let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. I'm going to go ahead and jump out again, and as soon as something interesting happens, I'm going to bring you guys back in. Okay, let's see here. I just popped my head out here for a second, and it looks like, yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this magma cube. What a great place to get some glowstone. I'm going to have to get I'm going to keep enchanting. Got to get my pickaxe. Got to get a silk touch pickaxe. I really don't like harvesting glowstone without a silk touch pickaxe. Okay, let's see if I can get a magma cream out of these guys. Okay, I think I got one already. Let's see if I can get another one out of these small ones. Boom. Take that. Take that. Take that. Ooh. Take that. Take that. Yeah. Another one down. Okay, last one. Great. Pick up all that experience. Okay, let's see here. Well, it looks like that roof's pretty well covered over. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Let's see. Do we want to just go ahead and climb in there? Yeah, let's go ahead and just climb up in there. Let's see if we've been here before. Oh, there's a torch. We've been here before. Okay. So, we're finding things pretty regularly. Okay. So there we go. Some baby pigman zombies. Wonderful. Well, let's not anger them because they're not any more pleasant to deal with than the regular zombies. There's that chest we first found when we were first up here. Boy, and they're fast, too. Just annoying little buggers. Okay, well, let's see here. There's the drop-off again. Okay, so we've already been here. I know there's a lot of this fortress we haven't quite explored yet. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off, and I'll come back in when we found a new section. Okay, guys. So I found a new section. May everybody see some new things here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. First wither skeleton. Okay, let's go ahead and knock him out before he withers us. Awesome. 1 shot down. 2. There you are, sir. But no skull. Okay. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, but nice little area there. Some more nether wart. But let's just go down this hallway. Let's see what we find here. Okay. Okay, yep, these are one of those ends you want to be really careful of, considering it opens right over a lava lake. Okay, well, you don't want to be in the lava lake, or at least I don't want to be in the lava lake, so let's just walk away from that quickly. Okay, well, I will bring you guys back in. If something interesting pops up, I'm going to start lighting up the rest of these side passages, okay? Catch you. Okay, guys, just wanted to pop right in. I got up on this ledge, so we're right now on the roof of the fortress. I can already see some areas we're going to have to slab up to make sure our farm is super efficient. I'm looking around to see if there's any more drop-offs over here, and we got another loot chest. Let's see if there's anything interesting inside the chest. Nice, a diamond, hey, and some more nether wart. I'll just go ahead and add that one to the stack, so I should have a pretty healthy stack for my nether wart farm. Awesome. Okay, so let's do another quick look around this corner here, see if there's anything. Oh no, well, let's see here, what's that look like? Okay, that just leads us right off to the good. That's easy access to get over there, so we can slab that. We're gonna have to slab all that area. We're gonna have to slab that canyon area. We're gonna slab all that soul sand. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of process, but the more we can slab and the more we can reduce those spawning spaces, then that's how we're going to make that wither skeleton farm super efficient. And I'll tell you what, I want that thing to produce. Okay, well, I will catch you guys again in a few more minutes. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have made it all the way back up to where I began because, you know what, I haven't been able to find any of the blaze spawners, and I know there's got to be some blaze spawners around here. So as I recall, you know, around these areas where you got those kind of portcullis type areas I just passed by, sorry, quartz, got to take advantage of it. In those portcullis areas, usually you're going to have some blaze spawners set up on the top of some towers, and they're usually pretty easy to get a hold of, but I don't see any here. Okay, so what does that tell me? That means through one of these walls right here, I bet we're going to find a platform up to a blaze spawner, and that's pretty important. Now, this is probably not the best choice right here. If you look down, notice that the nether brick is edging off as if that's like one of its drop-off points, okay? So that is probably not going to be a location. So, digger. Let's knock out a few more things. I did notice that if we keep on going this way, we might reach the other part of the Nether Fortress. And I'm not sure if I've been there yet, so let's go and dig through here. There we go. Okay, so we've dug over here. I don't think I've been to this part of the fortress, so this might be a part that's sealed off separately. So let's go ahead and dig right up in here, give ourselves a little bit of a staircase. Okay, so let's see here. There we go, just straight up. Yeah, there's the top. Okay. Boom. There we go. A few more blocks. Yeah. There we go. Another two. There we go. Okay. Aha! We haven't been there, and looky there. Blaze spawner. Let's see what's out over here. Okay, and so this was perpendicular to the tunnel that we just dug out to get over here, and we haven't been up here in this location yet. So let me make a few more torches so I can mark where I've been and where I'm planning to go. Let's make sure that's all taken care of. There we go. Boom. Boom. This, let's see here. This doesn't look like this leads to anywhere. Yeah, this is just going to be a drop off. Okay. Oh, Mr. Ghast. We can take you down. Let me go ahead and get out of your way really quick. Okay, let me pull my bow out. I've got my Power of 1 bow that I got from my skeleton friend the other day. And where did you go? Tell you what, these Ghasts, they are a pain in the butt. Where did you go? You know, it's going to be the last place I look. Just watch. Last place I look. He's not over there. Is he underneath the bridge? He's got to be somewhere. He's got to be oh, there he is. Right above. Bam. One to the head. Okay, awesome. And he dropped a gas tier. Well, I need that. Gas tiers. Gas tiers are great. You got two good uses for them. I believe you can make your regenerate potion from them, or for the purpose I like to collect them for is I like making end crystals with them. One, they're kind of fun to blow up because they blow a lot of stuff up. End crystals are highly explosive. And two, I know I'm probably going to end up fighting the dragon more than once, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that for the dragon. Okay, it's time to go blaze hunting, so let's knock some of these guys out. There we go. We'll use my bow where I can to kind of give us some space. Okay, they're not throwing out a whole lot. I mean, I think I can do this. I think I got enough blocks. It's a limited space up there. Let's run up there and take a look. Okay, there we go. There's the last guy, and they haven't respawned yet. Oh boy, I'm sucking, guys. I suck at Minecraft. Okay, there we go. I got him. Okay, let's clear the space out. You know what? Let me get that blaze rod, and let's go ahead and start knocking this place out. Yeah. Best way to disable a blaze spawner is to get rid of the spawning locations. So let's get rid of this guy. Okay, great. Let's lay some more. There's another one. Get rid of him too. Okay, let's go ahead and lay some more bricks, and let's cut out the spawning locations. Because once you've cut out the possible spawn locations, you now have disabled that spawner, and that will give you some time to go ahead and work and build around it. So, pro tip of the day. I mean, a lot of people say just start building around it right away. Well, I'm not going to build on it right now. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Get out of my face. Get out of there. You go. What I want to do is I'm going to come back later, because I don't really have time tonight to start building, and I really didn't have a plan. I don't have a design in mind as far as how I want to create my experience farm. So first things first, let's go ahead and block off the spawn spaces without blocking myself in. Okay, there we go. Let's block off those spawn spaces. That way we don't meet a fiery friend when we come up here next. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Right, okay, that's one blaze thing down. Okay, now there's this intersection here, and I have not had a chance to explore, but let's go ahead and just make sure we mark this spawn up. See, one still spawned up there. I'll tell you what, it's a lot better than 3 spawning, and that's what you would normally get if I hadn't like cleared this place up. In fact, when I first got up here, there were about 4 of them. And if it wasn't for my blast protection, my anti-fire pants, because I think I have blast protection on one of my pieces of armor, I forget which set. Okay, I could be in all sorts of trouble here. Okay, there we go. Looking good now. Looking good. Okay, shouldn't have to deal with any more spawns from this place. Okay. Well, there we go. Now they're spawning down there. That's fine. Okay. Let's fill up. Let's recharge the old battery. And I'm not going to deal with that. Okay. What's down this hallway here? Okay. Haven't even been down this way. Okay. Let's see here. Great. More glowstone. So this should be a good place. Look, not even any lava below us. So that should be fine. Come downstairs. Good. Oh, okay. So, gosh, this is a lot closer than I thought it was. Well, I always get turned around in these places, so it doesn't surprise me that I didn't find it. Uh-oh, stairs, another spawner. Perfect, but I don't want to mess with doing that. So let's just put some bricks right there. We'll come back and do that one later. But what I love is, notice we've got that one right there, okay? And just down the hall, we got the other one right next to it. They are so close, we'll easily be able to trigger both of them at the same time, and we'll be able to make a double blaze spawner. This is just perfect. And I'm not sure what design I'm going to use yet, but I'm pretty excited about this. Maybe we can set it up so that we can trigger them both at the same time. I can stand between them, and I can go ahead and gather blaze on one side of me, and then I can gather blaze on the other side of me. Nice thing about the way the blaze work is you don't really have to use a whole bunch of mechanicals. I mean, you can go ahead and use pistons and try to force them one way or the other, but the way their tracking works is that they'll track towards you the quickest way possible. All you have to do is give them a path that's going to gather them all together. So, I mean, that's my preferred method of blaze farms, and that's probably going to be similar to what I believe I'm going to do. But let's just double check the rest of these corridors and make sure I haven't left anything out. Another dead end. I wonder, let's see here. Oh, there's some quartz. How far does this go? Let's see. You know, one thing I haven't found a good rooftop nether location, or should I say Nether Fortress location. Usually there's a good rooftop area where you can like mess around with things coming in, but I haven't found that. So okay, well, this is starting to look pretty good. Okay, so wow, this is like long time we got all my goals for this little adventure nailed down. We have found both of our blaze spawners. We have mapped out most of the fortress, if not all of it, so we know where our locations are going to be if we go ahead and set up an efficient wither skeleton farm. And we got some loot, and we got the loot I was most worried about. We got some saddles, got some more armor, even found a diamond. So I don't know about you, but I would call this one heck of a successful run. What a great adventure we had today. Okay, guys, well, just want to let you know, if you enjoy what you saw, if you're having fun going through the fortress with me, if you're enjoying the adventure we're having on KimiseCraft, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like. Obviously, I have my noob moments as well, so if you see something I missed, something I need to know about, please go ahead and write down in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. I love to learn some of the things that you guys have learned, and I cannot wait to get going and to continue on this adventure. Now, if I can only find the way out again. Where is my tunnel? Okay, well, anyways, I'm not going to worry about that now. I'm going to say good afternoon, night to you guys, and hopefully I'll see you again. Remember, if you're interested in joining the server, I'm still taking applications. Just go ahead and email me at KimiseGaming.com, and I can't wait to find some more people, add them to the adventure, and see you guys. Okay, so this is Kimise from KimiseCraft saying sayonara. Have a good day.